name is Tamara Chambers.
I'm Aiyanna Wade.
And I'm Heather Bruce.
And this is $20 Cosplay. Glass everywhere. Today we are attempting to make fancy as hell Sailor Scouts.
Fancy.
What is your background with Sailor Moon?
OG Sailor Moon. I still have, I think, like 2 VHSs of Sailor Moon at home right now.
And I am obsessed. We watched it on Cartoon Network, me and my best friend, and we got super obsessed, and there's only so much that they put out in America. And our local comic book shop used to sell these VHSs, which I now know as an adult is extremely bootlegged.
Oh, yeah.
Very bootlegged, but I didn't know that as like a 13-year-old kid.
I watched episodes and I would play with toys that we would find at the thrift store of them, but I don't know very much about the series. They're so cool and
I'm sorry,
adorable.
are you saying that Tamara hasn't seen something?
I know it's hard to believe.
I can't even believe it.
I know. You heard it here first, folks.
I think Sailor Mars may have actually been my first ever cosplay that I ever built.
Oh.
But I didn't realize that was a thing.
Yeah.
Because when I was 12 or 11, I made my own Sailor Mars Halloween costume. So since I'm deep into it, that's actually, I'm going to be doing one of the Sailor Starlights. I'm going to be doing Sailor Starfighter.
So you're doing Neptune today.
I'm doing Jupiter today.
Jupiter today. Planets.
Am
I right? And I'm doing Saturn.
So the rules are pretty straightforward. The first one is that you spend $20, and that's your maximum you can spend under.
Rule number 2 is that you can use things that you already have. Shoes and undergarments and wigs.
Fold for Siren. This bitch.
Sailor Neptune out there. Being a real bitch.
And rule 3, much in the way of the Sailor Scouts, you must transform in one way, at least one item. Thank you. I'm so
Perfect
clever.
transition.
Even if you show up to the store and find your full Sailor Scout outfit and it looks amazing and it happens to be formal wear. Oh my gosh, who even already did this challenge? You just came up with it. If you do, you have to transform it in some way.
What is in your mind, what do you want?
Jupiter is green, but I also want some pink elements because she's got that pink bow.
Yeah.
The symbol for Jupiter is similar to a 4, so maybe I'll do something asymmetrical.
In my ideal world, I would find a ball gown style lavender skirt. I also really want to do something with her staff, maybe a fancy cane.
One of the reasons I wanted to do one of the Sailor Starlights is because I can play a little bit with gender. So when they're in their human form before they transform, they disguise themselves as male and then become female when they transform. I definitely want a red blazer and then super amazing boots and then maybe some kind of bodice to build.
Yas, gender fluid ruler.
It's half off day at the thrift. So without further ado,
Let's go half off.
are we ready?
Yes. Oh
Yes.
This is a little too blue. This is closer to the color, but it's like a knit. Oh no, I'm not finding much yet.
Ooh, sequins.
I love it when my wife lets me go fishing. I just live.
Some shorts that might work, but I'm also trying to maybe find red pants that'll match. So then I got an actual red suit going on, which is a look, but it could work.
I think in theory this sounded like a really fun, exciting thing, but I think it's just gonna be me putting a fancy dress on. What about you, Walter?
I don't know. Sailor Pluto. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, we are back from the thrift store.
A common theme you're gonna find throughout my stuff is I couldn't make up my mind, so I just got it all. In the interest of everyone's time and not flashing people at the thrift store, I got a lot of choices.
And bummed a lot of people out.
Yeah. I wasn't able to find some boots, but I did find these heels. Kind of the centerpiece of everything is this red blazer that I found. This is what I'm going to be using as
the bodice, make some wings for it, and get a star in the middle.
Here's where all the choices come in. There was this skirt that was $5, and it matches it really well, but like, I was kind of thinking about sticking with a short. I don't know. There's these shorts, which are a nice red. And then this is just a nice black short in case all else fails. A little star pin and some earrings for $2.
So I already had these. She has really tall purple boots. So I'm just gonna paint these the same color as my skirt. I got this. It's like a hiking stick.
Looks like a ski pole.
It does really look like a ski pole. Maybe that's what it is. I found a skirt that has the pleats like a Scalar Scout. And then I'm going to put this floofy lavender underneath it. It's way less fancy than I wanted, so I'm adding an element of like kind of planty earthiness.
Unless she's not Sailor Earth.
I'm gonna add these cactuses to the top of this and paint it
Isn't
lavender.
it Sailor Earth? Earth is a planet.
What?
Yeah, but-
And then I got these flowers too. I got all three of these things at Michael's, and these came out to $9, and all of my clothes came out to $9. So I'm like right at $20.
Amazing.
I just got this because I thought I could make a cool big giant bow out of it for my chest.
So Jupiter wears like little booties, and I really wanted booties, and I found these denim booties, except they're blue denim. So I bought some paint for $3. I got a pink dress that I think I'm gonna make some like butterfly sleeves out of, some drapey sleeves. We'll see. This green dress that I love and would totally just wear as the dress. It's got these beautiful halter straps that I'm obsessed with. But in the interest of transforming, I am going to use this sheer skirt as like an outer layer. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is taking these jewels off of it and having them as my own. And I found this really cool fabric that kind of looks like the surface of Jupiter. See the surface of Jupiter here that we're definitely putting. And then I found this sweet hollow paper at Michael's. Thinking of making like a head thing out of it, little piece, something. Hands in.
Hands in.
By the power of the moon! It was just you like were so sure you didn't, and then you were like, but I also definitely might. Yes, Mother! I am currently just kind of snipping off some of these little like distressed bits.
They're in distress. I'm ending their life.
Oh Jesus!
Wow.
Oh my gosh! It's denim. I got some glitter too. Shh! Don't tell anyone. So there might be some glitter happening. We'll see if we get to that.
Are you telling secrets over there? Shh, don't tell. Include me.
What are you outlining, babe?
I'm trying to make some wings for the bodice. Every single one of the Sailor Starlights has these wings that go basically here.
It's definitely not Saturn's purples at all, but this is what we're doing.
But Tamara, you've moved on to painting the cane.
Yep, I'm waiting for the boots to dry.
Or is this a cane, or what do you want to call this? Stick? Walking stick? Or...
Bow staff. This is fresh paint, and then it just sort of ate it. If I just cut everything off and keep the seam, then I can keep the serge parts and not have to finish that edge.
How long have you been sewing for?
Since childhood. I think one of the first pieces I sewed by myself was a mop hat, like Felicity, the American Girl doll. And I had a matching mop hat with my Felicity doll.
Listen, Sailor Moon is all about sisterhood.
This is a-
And in the spirit of sisterhood, I am putting a second coat of paint on Aiyanna's shoes.
It's against the rules.
There were 3 distinct rules,
I'm
Walter.
just letting you know what the comments are gonna say.
Rules are, there are no rules, except for these very specific 3 rules.
There's really no reason for me to have cactuses on for this character, but it looks really cute.
Is it real?
It's a real cactus.
Oh.
Yep.
She's gonna water it and everything.
Yeah. Ouch.
I'm just waiting for my wings to dry.
This was a problem.
So I was like, ooh, poster paint. It's cheaper than acrylic paint. Let's get that. And I was like, Tamara, do you think there's any difference? And she was like, no, we're probably good. Guess what? We were not probably good.
Guess who lied? Tamara, like a
I mean,
nerd.
we
You
all-
liar!
Luckily
Going to
had
cosplay jail.
we luckily had some like cream acrylic on hand.
Oh.
Yeah,
We
cream.
just smeared some cream on it and it actually
yeah.
worked. Aiyanna!
Still sewing.
And your boots are all green now, thanks to Heather.
Yes, thank you, Heather. Well, I mean, I painted them.
Thanks
She
all
did.
to Heather.
Okay,
I painted the base coat.
Sailor Wisconsin.
Sailor Wisconsin.
That's a crossover we should do. I'm so sorry.
That's
I just
all
yelled.
cheese.
But like Sailor from like the town we're from,
Sailor New York.
Sailor Nipomo.
Why didn't you guys think of that earlier?
Damn it! Now I'm Sailor Cactus. What have I done?
So what you got left, Aiyanna?
I'm making a hairpiece right now, and then I need to curl my hair.
These are our finished looks. Woo, we did it. Sailor Scouts.
Make it fashion.
But make it fashion. But make it cactus.
Oh, whoops. I missed that part.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah. Wow, you guys
Sorry.
really kind of
We ruined it.
Damn, dropped the ball on that one. These are all super fun, super
Yeah.
different, which I love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go through and individually look at these one-on-one. Get a little one-on-one time.
So this is it, my finished Sailor Starfighter cosplay fancy dress here. I love this blazer. I was so excited to find this. And I'm actually really happy with how the wings turned out here. If I were to do this again, maybe I'd set the wings just a little bit farther down so that you could still kind of see them. I might actually wear this to a convention with a couple of changes. First of all, these shoes. You can't walk around in these shoes. So I'd have to find some different boots or something that I could wear with them because I could not survive a convention in these. I'm pretty happy with how it came out, even though I feel like all I did was put on some wings on a bodice here, but worked out well.
This is my finished Sailor Saturn. I completely failed at doing what we set out to do. She discovered Earth with her other planet pals, and she was like, oh, Earth has cool plants, I'm gonna lean into that, and that's kind of what I ended on, I think. I love these boots. If I don't find something else to wear these boots for, I'm gonna be super bummed. They were just sitting dormant for 2 years, and now they're so vibrant and cool. I wouldn't wear this to a convention just because it's not the Sailor, and it's not like the special, like fancy Sailor. It's just kind of like Sailor Cactus for some reason. But I do like really love the prop that I made. I think it's super cool, and I would love to bring it back for something else. Individual pieces, the shoes, the prop. Happy with how it turned out, but I did fail the mission.
I did it! It's weird because I had this idea in my brain that made sense, and I wasn't sure if it would actually kind of transfer over to what my outfit ended up looking like in the end, but I'm very pleased with how it turned out. I really like the planetary Jupiter thing I've got going on. It's a little less green than I originally had anticipated my final look to be, but I think it's clearly Jupiter. I also made this little headpiece. I don't know if it really shows up on camera, but I really like it. I'm really pleased. I would totally wear this again. The whole thing, actually.
Well, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed our formal Sailor Scout outfits. And let us know in the comments below, what else do you want to see us do? What other characters or shows should we conquer next?
Or crossovers. We can do a mashup of anything. We did formal Sailor Scouts, but the sky is the limit. The moon is the limit.
The moon is the limit. So what should we spend the rest of our money on?
VHS of Sailor Moon.
Cactuses for all!